folks. Episode 3. We're jumping right back into it here. So I think my goal is to get enough money, which it's going to take a all day's worth of work here. There's this truck here, this Dragon, for $45,000. So it looks like I can. Let's see, trailer hitch. Yes, I'm going to put yes. I don't know if that's going to matter. I can't buy it now anyway. But I think I thought there was a way to get without. There we go. Bale trailer. That's what I want right there. That's the cheapest thing that I can find that I can maybe haul out some more wood. And so the goal today is to get some of these trees cut on down.
Still having to drown out the truck radio, but I decided to back up on the gravel road and get a little bit closer to that tree that I already have knocked down.
I think it's this one right here. Oh, look at that. I did miss a piece. I thought that there was another piece laying here. Oh, could not see it. Still don't know which. Still don't know how to get my chainsaw out. So close to real life, it's not even funny. All right, cut this. Oh, it's still too heavy. 212 pounds. Crap. Come on, get your chainsaw out. Let's see. All right, I should be able to get that one. What about this one? 159. I should be able to get that. So yeah, we're gonna be probably gonna be a lot of fast forwarding going on here, folks. Oh, don't flip my truck over again. Don't flip the truck over again. Let's see. Unfasten. Okay. That's I gotta remember that. Okay, there should be this piece. Let's go to this side. Get it in there. Okay. And this little bitty piece should fit on the end here. Alright, close enough. I kind of wish it was a little bit straighter, but I always just mess things up when I try to mess with it. Alright, there's another tree back here somewhere. Okay, it's way back here, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cheat a little bit more. Just a little bit, folks. Maybe if I can remember how to do it. Okay, gravel. Yep. Let's see. Where's my gravel road at? Okay. I'm gonna get my gravel road back here a little bit farther. Oh, it's catching me up there somewhere. Yeah, so that's costing me 9, 20, 21, $4 a square. So it's not like I'm getting it for free. Oh, okay, we'll kind of go to right there for right now. Okay, and that kind of gets me a little bit closer back there. That tree is still way back there.
It was way back there indeed, and I, again, got lost back there and couldn't find it a few times. I feel like this is the longest tree that I have cut down so far. I do get a little bit smarter here in a second and actually expand my driveway so I can actually see the trees when I knock them down.
That's a big old piece right there. I'm gonna have to try to work trees right in here so that I'm coming straight back with my gravel. I don't really want to go way over here with it. Holy cow. Huh, be nice if I could just like put that in the front seat or something there with me. Maybe I can slip it in right there. Yeah, maybe. Oh, so that's gonna mess everything up probably. Okay. Man, these here at the end, they're short, but they're heavy. So I guess maybe if they're going on weight, I'm still getting paid the same or something, but that's 171. That's a little bitty log too. I bet that's too heavy right there. 176. Cutting her close. Yep, I can get a hold of that one.
Well, after hiking 5 miles back and forth to get a couple logs in the truck, I found out that I was absolutely right. That little piece was going to jam up the whole system. I need to be a little bit more patient. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that little one is kind of causing me some problems there. Maybe I can get one more piece right there.
Do. Another 30 minutes running around out in the woods, looking for a tree in the woods. And this just happened to be the longest tree I've cut down.
I may just take this load and then we're going to get back closer to the gravel road because otherwise I'm going to spend my whole time trying to find the trees out here in the woods.
Well, you know what I always say, if it's not one problem, it's about 6 problems. Not only were these logs super heavy and kind of small, I was having a terrible time trying to figure out how I could strap another set of trees down so that I didn't have to keep coming back out here in the woods looking for trees out in the forest and then trying to get it strapped down to this truck so I can haul it into town. Seems like a pretty straightforward process, right?
Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to try one more. I need a bunch of money if I can find this tree. Holy cow, here we go. Uh, Boy, that's big. We'll try another little small one here. Okay. I'm betting this isn't gonna work. You gotta kind of like look straight up to get it up higher. Oh, it's wanting to slip. Oh, wait. If I do it just right, it throws a strap on. I gotta stop saying that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, man. Don't flip the truck over again. I had it just a second ago where it was actually wrapping. There, don't move. Oh, it didn't do it. It did the other one. Oh, I still have a hold of that one. This thing is a pain, man. I'm not even necessarily sure. Let's see here. Got it. Okay. Oh, I think I still have a hold of that. I still feel like I can get one more piece in there, but I'm not gonna try.
Well, it only took about 2.5 hours to cut down a tree or cut the logs off of a tree that were already down on the ground, get it strapped up on the truck, bring it up here to the yard in the hopes to make a little bit of money.
1,700. Okay.
This is one of the times I wish I wasn't having issues with the radio, but I basically talk about how I think this game is really cool. It's pretty fun and entertaining. If it had some sort of story mode, that would be great. They kind of just turn you loose and you kind of have to live and learn. You know, if you don't already know each step, you can kind of definitely make a mistake and end up costing yourself a lot of money, like getting a trailer that doesn't actually hitch up to your truck.
I'm going to try to cut these trees down where they basically will fall into this driveway. And I think while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more driveway. Paint, okay. Gravel. Just because I want to start opening up a road. And eventually I'll get deep enough in here that I'll kind of branch off and do a couple little roads. Get back here so I know where the edge of this is. Trees are right in my way. Can't see. Oh, don't messing with me here. All right. Okay, got that pretty well done. Yeah, there's my tree stump. I didn't realize I came out that far. Ah, gotta have her nice and evened up here, folks. Pretty much officially spent more money on gravel than anything. All right, that's kind of opened up. Now what I'm gonna try to do here, I'll tell you what I need to do, folks. I needed to do this before, and that's save it. I should have saved it before I went and bought that trailer because we ended up losing about 800 bucks on the resale. So that was tough. All right, now I'm wondering if that's gonna hit my truck if it falls. These are big trees. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's look at the Deadwood. I got a feeling that's the one I took first. I got a feeling it's not worth near as much money. Let's put that to the test. Because I bet we made, I don't know, 3 or 4 grand off of that one uh whatever we said it was. Ponderosa pine. This should hopefully fall straight down the driveway. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right. It sometimes jumps automatically over like that. Okay, there's still some more on here. This makes it much easier to see. I mean, dude, I spent a ton of time. I probably spent more time looking for the dang tree than I did actually cutting it down. And it's leaving these stumps so I can see the stumps. Like, is there more branches on that?
This is where I should have been paying attention in the beginning because this, in fact, was the first tree that I cut down. I had trouble getting it cut at the very end, and it is also the tree that, after cutting it completely down, basically brought me in a whopping $144, which was absolutely not worth it.
Yeah, that's where it's not letting me cut anymore. So watch, let's see if this disappears. Yep, it disappeared. So it must be just on like these deadwoods. What do we call it? Yeah, deadwood. So let's see. I don't really know. This might actually be lighter wood too.
It's junk wood, is exactly what it is. It's deadwood. The name alone should give it away. However, at least it was light enough that it was easy to get into the truck. I'm glad I took that little pine tree with me, though. That's probably the only reason I made any money at all after cutting up all this wood and getting it loaded into my truck. That again took me about 45 minutes. You would almost think by now I would have this figured out, but no. I, in fact, do not have it figured out. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, all right, nice. Oof. If I had a little skinny piece, that might go down in there. To be honest with you, I'm gonna throw it in there. That looks like it fit almost perfectly. Might be a little long. Ah, it's just a little long. Let's see if I can cut her. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it'll let. Oh, wait a minute. Sure enough. Okay, and it got rid of that end. Yeah, some of these pieces are not worth carrying around. There we go. Snuck her on in there. Could have got a little bigger piece in there, I think. All right, I think I can get this whole tree in there. That's my hope. So other than that little bitty piece of ponderosa pine, it's all going to be deadwood.
Again, the name Deadwood should have really given it away. And if it's not bad enough that I did all this work and I'm not really even going to make any money off of it, I have to deal with all these branches just so I could get her loaded up in the truck right. So I think it was shortly after this little mission here, getting this deadwood loaded up, that I decided I probably was not going to cut down any more deadwood trees if I could help it. We were going to try to start getting into the good wood, the good money.
See if I can get this right there. Don't knock the other one out. Oh, I didn't I? Yeah. Well, it's strap. I see it over there, but it's not. It's not. It's not connecting that one. Let's see. Okay, good. That'll work. That'll work. Even if I can get one on the back there, I think we'll be all right. I gotta cut just a little bit off of this one, I think. Let's see, it's 231. We'll go, that should be plenty. 136. Yeah, that was close though. That was, oh, there's a branch on there, you joker. Okay, got it. Getting a little quicker with the chainsaw action too here. Boy, that's looking pretty. If I could get 3 or 4 more back up there, that'd be nice. I need a bunch of money. It's getting late in the day too. Almost 3:30 now. I think on this game it gets dark at 6:30. So, got about 3 hours of daylight left. Oh, good. Oh, okay. I know what's going on now. Police trucks are going by, or fire trucks going by. The old dogs are howling. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I don't know if you can even hear it, but doesn't happen very often out here, but when it does, they lose it. All right. Get that one cut. Fall down the middle there. That was close. Oh, that's a big old stump there. I swear that guy did it with his chainsaw the other day.
I definitely wish I could do it with my chainsaw because that would save me some money down the road. But here we are back to getting this deadwood cut up. I guess maybe it was shortly after this one that I decided I wasn't going to cut down any more deadwoods.
So I probably need one more little chunk. I may as well cut it off the end here. That still might be too fat. Okay, never mind. 180. We got it. I was gonna say, I think I can maybe fit that right here. And maybe one more right up in there. Let's see. It can be a decent sized piece too. $157. Okay, let's see if we can get that up there. If so, we'll go cash out. This is all mostly dead wood except for that one little piece of ponderosa. Come on, fit up in there. Oh, oh. Okay, can we get a strap on? There. Get a strap. There we go. Good Lord. I get censored by YouTube as much as I said strap on. Okay, there we go. All right, we're buckled down now.
Y'all got to remind me to turn my radio off the next time I do some recordings. I have one more that has the radio in it, so hopefully after that we'll be good. But I'm basically talking about how I got to figure out how to get a trailer so that I can be doubling up my load. This is the best load I think I've had, but it's that junk deadwood.
All right, good to see you again. Sell wood. Oh my goodness. That wood is junk. $221 is all I made off of that. Oh, that's it. Holy cow.
Well, if you can guess, I pretty much complained about deadwood the whole drive back to the camp here. It seems to me like if I'm going to make it up to 45,000, I've got a long ways to go if I plan on doing it with deadwood. So the next choice was find something else to cut down.
I'm going to try to get one more tree cut down and get it to the lumber yard. Oh goodness, this deadwood. I'm going to have to figure out something. I'm going to have to leave the deadwood alone. We're going to cut down one of these spruce trees. We're going to see if it's worth it's big thick wood right there. Big thick wood right there. We're going to try to get this cut down and we'll take it in, and then I'm probably going to end the video and do one more that will be basically wrapping up the day. So I'll probably do like 4 episodes of day one: morning, noon, afternoon, and good night. We're eventually going to head to our little trailer and call it a day. That's a big old tree right there, folks. Thick. It's a thick tree. Let's see. Can I just no? I feel like I have to like lean down to get this to work. Holy cow. Bunch of branches on this one. We got a real good majority of it. There's a couple still hanging out. I can't run with the chainsaw, which is probably safe. Those are kind of under there. Okay, I got those clipped off. Okay, let's see. Where do we start with this behemoth?
Well, I had to move the truck up just a little bit closer, so had to jump in here so we don't hear the radio.
That stuff is, I think that's what I took on the first load, and I was like, boy, I didn't get very much money for that. At least I didn't think. That's why I changed it over from euros to dollars, because I'm like, I didn't feel like I got enough money off of that. Now this looks like I can cut quite a ways down. Okay, and then that disappeared. Let's see if this other one disappears too. Okay, that one stayed.
All right, well, we're going to quickly go through this little part right here. I go ahead and I cut up this spruce because I believe it's the only tree in this area that I haven't cut down yet. So I wanted to double check and see if I was going to make any money off the spruce trees. That way, going forward, I stopped wasting my time cutting down trees that were taking me 45 minutes and only making a couple $100 off of. So every day we're learning something a little bit new. Well, I guess I should say about every hour or so we're learning.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear those wind chimes. I'm not sure where those wind chimes, unless my house over there has wind chimes on it. It's quite a bit of ways over there, though. And I keep hearing wind chimes. Sorry, need me a drink of coffee there. All right. Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's rolling. Oh, did I make it through? Yep. It's like, oh, that's too heavy. That's 248. Oh, all gone. I might have to cut off quite a bit. Yeah, that's 164, so got that about right. Hey, you don't need back there, cat. Hey, you don't need back there. Holy cow. This thing's probably going to hit the reset button. What it is about cats, they can hit buttons I didn't even know existed on computers. I don't know if I could get much more than that. Hey, don't do that, please. Holy cow. Uh, hmm. I don't know if I can get much more on there. Might be able to get this right there. Okay, how do I spin it? There we go. Oh, will that go in there? Yep. Somehow. We'll make it work. Let's see, unfastened. There we go. Got it. Oh, yeah, come on now. There it is. All strapped down now. Oh, well, most of it is. Now it is. All right, let's go run this to the store.
Well, if you can imagine, I mostly complained about Deadwood all the way up here to the sawmill, so much so that I missed my turn at one point and had to get backed up and get back going in the right direction here. But there was good news at the end of the tunnel, that's for sure.
Doo, doo, doo. All right, I got 1,095 for that. So
Well, so I feel like we made like 10 times as much money off of that load as we did probably both of the Deadwood loads combined. So we have learned that the ponderosa pine and the spruce are kind of about the same amount of money.
that's a big tree at the end there. We'll see how this works. We'll finish up this tree, and that'll be the end of episode 3. Finish up the tree on episode 3. I like it. That's too big for me to grab, isn't it? Yep, 246, you sucker. You joker. Oh, there it goes. Get some of these little scraggly pieces in the bottom here. Yeah, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we'll have enough to get that truck slash trailer or whatever it is. I think sitting in the back seat there, or in the driver's seat. Oh, watch out. Don't crash the windows. This is kind of a little bitty truck, isn't it? All right, got that in there. Boy, this is a big joker right here. I'm gonna cut it short because I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. That won't be pretty heavy right there. 185, so that's pushing it. Well, Husqvarna's getting after it now. That one's 189. Yeah. It's a big tree right here. Let me get this out of the way so I know where I cut at. It's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, watch out. Quit running into the truck, would you? Oh, yeah, get in there. There we go. Ah, if I get a little sucker in there.
Well, we got a little rinse and repeat here with the old spruce tree. I decided to go ahead and get the rest of it cut up, try to get it run down to the sawmill and make a little bit of money before we start the last video of the day. So, video 4 is basically going to be the end of day 1.
Looks like there's at least one more than ponderosa pines. I think that might be what I clipped down on this 4th episode. Get it cleaned up. There's 2 of them right there. Those seem to be make some money off of those. Yeah, fall in there. Let's see, one more piece. Come on. Let's get her up in there. Get her up in there. Oh, don't knock that over. Let's see, hold on. Okay. Oh, don't roll that out of there, you joker. All right. Oh. Oh. Okay. Come on. Let me. It's not. Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, it's not. It's not gonna let me put one up there on that one. Crap. Okay. Let me see something here. I really hope this doesn't mess everything up. I can't even grab it now. Yep, I can't grab it. Unfastened tension. All right. Yeah. Let me jump up here.
Well, it wouldn't let me jump up there and strap that thing down, but we went ahead and took her on down to the sawmill anyway. We started the day off kind of slow, but by the end, we kind of started getting a rhythm and we made quite a bit of money.
All right, here we go. Oh, sell wood. $1,100. So yeah,
Anyway, I'll finish that sentence. We figured out that the Ponderosa pine is by far the cash cow out here on the property. So we're going to end up spending episode 4 cleaning up a couple of those and also getting cleaned up a little bit more in this area. And I have to fix the radio.
Sun's going down. We're running out of daylight. I had to do the math there. It's about 20 minutes till 5. So I have about an hour and a half of work left I can get done. We're going to keep working on that on episode 4. And then I'm going to end episode 4, taking myself to my trailer, calling it a day. I appreciate y'all watching. Catch you on episode 4.